Alright, I know this is old news, but this has been a pebble in my shoe for a while now. When I heard they were remaking yet another animated classic from the days of old, I rolled my eyes. But I try not to be someone who makes assumptions and jumps to conclusions, so I figured I'd give it a chance and judge it on its own merits. If you've read the title of this video, you already know what my opinion is. This whole project was essentially nothing but Steven Spielberg sucking his own dick. The first scene we get is a great thesis statement for this. Right off the bat, we know that this is just a vanity project for Spielberg. Now, one could claim that this is self-satire, which is nothing new for the franchise. Sure, they joke about how this is just a money-making scheme, but it doesn't really demolish them in my book. If you ask me, making these types of jokes almost sounds like an excuse, like, hey, please don't be mad at us, look, we're making fun of ourselves, so it's okay. In my opinion, it actually makes it worse. All of these jokes about how this is such a lucrative idea would be more acceptable or even admirable if in the process of making such a lucrative product, they had also made a quality one. It would have been wonderfully cathartic to see a reboot rise above the garbage and mock all of these other reboots, but instead, this show wallows in the idea that this is something that has become acceptable, and it's really pathetic. The writing is mediocre at best, and it's clear to me that this wasn't made out of passion. These jokes are level 1 jokes. What they consider to be subversive is mocking inevitable criticisms, but not really coming up with any valid refutation and simply calling them trolls, not knowing what a troll actually is. What they consider to be innovative is making the same references everyone else has been making for the last 20 years and not really doing anything new with them. What they consider to be clever literally equates to a focus group meeting that had been transcribed into a screenplay. They are not subversive, they are not clever, they are not innovative. They are literally on par with boomer memes of Facebook. The Pinky and the Brain segment had a storyline that has been told so many times before, just a basic bitch plot they slap together so they can say, hey, we brought back Pinky and the Brain. Brain wants to become internet famous, but once he does, it only lasts a little while before becoming old news. The general lack of quality makes it clear to me that this was in fact just something they slapped together to make money. But they mocked themselves, so it's okay, right? Well, I don't think so. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine there's an uncivilized mountain man. He's never seen another human and has no concept of social norms. One day, he walks out of the forest and into a city, and sees a bunch of people, including some beautiful women. He whips out his dick and starts jerking off because he doesn't know any better. Now imagine if Steven Spielberg did the same thing. He walks into town, whips out his dick, and starts jerking off in broad daylight. While he's doing it, he's like, hey, I know that what I'm doing is wrong, but I'm admitting it, so it's okay. And it's not like you can do anything about it. I'm Steven fucking Spielberg, bitch. Obviously, both situations are wrong, but one is far more abhorrent than the other.
Yeah, but when we sell out, we know we're selling out, so it's cool.